Hi, this is Paul. I want to do a video. I was debating whether to do a video about Trump and the SNAP benefits, the government shutdown, which is now the longest shutdown in history, and people are getting their SNAP benefits cut off, maybe getting cut off. Although there was two judges that ruled that the Trump administration should use that reserve fund to make sure that people during the shutdown will get their benefits, and hopefully that will happen. But I wanted to talk about something else about the race, this mayor's race in here in New York. That's where I am. So this is kind of a local thing, I guess, in a way, although it's a national story in a way, because Zohran Mamdani is poised to become the first Muslim mayor of New York City. He's there was early voting in New York. I already voted last Saturday. Fortunately for me, like I said, it was right across the street. There's a Catholic school right across the street from me, and they had, that's where they had the voting. So I just, walked across the street and did it last Saturday, and I voted for Mamdani because I believe he is the future, I think, of the Democratic Party. He's young. He has ideas, fresh ideas, and I think the Cuomo, his time is come and gone, I think, and he really needs to, I think, move on to greener pastures. Okay, Mamdani has the youth behind him. He has some good ideas, and I'm hoping that he will win, and I think he will win because I think he got a nice, comfortable lead. He beat Cuomo in the primary, and then Cuomo switched to being an independent. So it's him and Sliwal and Cuomo, and Sliwal is not bowing out, much to the chagrin of Andrew Cuomo. But I think he's going to win. I think Mamdani is going to win, and I'm happy for him. And I think he'll be good for this city. Okay, and I think that's what you need. You need youth with good ideas, and he has a populist message, and I think he is going to win. And I think New York will be better for it. Now I know Donald Trump threatened, he's going to cut off funding and all this crap. If I was the governor of New York, and I would just cut off the outstops. I would just be real simple about it. I'd tell Donald Trump, listen, you want to cut off funding to New York City? You know what we'll do? We're going to keep our federal dollars. We're not going to send any one penny to you. Okay, we're going to sue you for the money that you're supposed to give us, and every federal dollar that comes out of New York State is going to stay in the state. We're not going to give you one dime of it. Okay, and I don't know if that could be managed. I think that could be managed, and I think that's what I would, because you gotta stand up to a bully and bully him right back. Okay, so Donald Trump wants to play games with New York City and the New Yorkers. If I was Kathy Hochul, who's the governor right now, that's what I would do. I would just say, you know what? Well, you want to? I'll see you in court for the money that you're supposed to give us, and for any project that you're going to cancel for you being petty. Okay, and then every federal dollar, we're not. The state is not going to send you one red penny. We're going to keep all the money in state. Okay, it's going to stay here. Okay, and we'll keep it in. We'll drag this lawsuit out until you're no longer in office. Okay, and trust me, New York City makes enough money. And a lot of other states in this country depend on New York's revenue for survival. So if you want to play games, okay, we'll play the games with you. Okay, so you want to be petty, and trust me, I have no problem with Mamdani being the mayor again. I know people trying to say he's anti-Semitic, he loves Hamas and all this other. Enough of the usual BS. Okay, enough of the Republican talking points. And you even have some of these Democrats, like I said, it took Hakeem Jeffries forever to endorse him. Okay, not that he needed your endorsement anyway. Okay, fake sounding always. That's the thing about Hakeem Jeffries. Always look like he's trying to sound like he's a politician giving a speech. Just very horrible, not natural cadence when he speaks. And also, and Chuck Schumer, who again should have been retired. Again, he still has an endorsement, Donnie. Okay, which is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, the people are behind him, and you need to get on board. And that's why I hope somebody. But I think Chuck Schumer is going to retire. I don't think he's going to run again. Although I would love for AOC to challenge him and win, and get more power, because she's, again, like I said, they're youth. They have youth, and they have energy, and they're willing to fight. And that's what we need in the Democratic Party. We don't need whiners. Okay. And so we need people that will fight and have fresh ideas. And that's why I'm glad. Again, the election here in New York is on Tuesday, I believe. And the normal, because we had early voting here in New York, and I already voted. Mamdani's going to win, and that's going to be, I think, a great thing for this city. Okay, the city's not going to fall apart, no matter how these idiots keep predicting that. Oh, the city's going to fall. All the rich people are not leaving anywhere. Okay, Wall Street is here. Okay, You're not leaving. All the best restaurants and stuff are in here. People are not leaving, okay? They can whine all they want to. They're not going to leave, okay? This is New York City, the Mecca, okay? Nobody's leaving, okay? So they can whine and complain and whine and complain some more, okay? Nobody's leaving New York City. This is the heart of the financial district, okay? They're not leaving, okay? So let them whine all they want to and bellyache, and it doesn't matter. Mamdani's going to win, okay? And I can't wait for that day to happen and let Cuomo go off into greener pastures, okay? Okay, we're done with you, okay? You had your shot, move on and get out of the way and let some young people get in there with some that have youth and energy, okay? Enough of these career politicians. I'm sick of it. And again, I'm just sick of career politicians as it is, okay? And another thing, as an aside, Kamala Harris, do not run for president again. You're not going to win, okay? So I don't even think she really believes it either. When she said, I think they said recently she hasn't ruled it out that she's going to run again. I don't believe it, okay? And even if she does, you're never going to win, okay? Because this time they're going to have a primary, okay? And you're not going to beat whoever's going to be, because I imagine the field is going to be wide open. And I don't think you're going to win. Although I don't think you're not intelligent enough to be president. In fact, I think you would be a great president, but I don't think this country's ready for a woman president, unfortunately. Okay, they weren't ready for a white woman president, so let alone a woman of color being president, which is unfortunate. Okay, but I don't think you should run. But that's another story for another day. Mamdani is going to win. Again, like I said, I already voted for him because I think he has the best young, strong ideas, and he has a lead, and you know he will win. And again, like I said, I wouldn't be scared of Trump at all. Okay, again, the governor needs to step up and just tell him, okay, you want to withhold federal dollars to us? We'll sue you, take you to court, okay, and plus we'll hold all our federal dollars. We won't send you Washington one penny. We'll keep it all in the state, okay? Keep it in a special fund, okay, until you're out of office, okay? Just to make sure, okay, you know that you're not going to try to blackmail us and stuff, which is beyond ridiculous. Again, another reason that shows that he's just an absolute thug and an idiot, okay, this president. But again, that's my opinion. Okay, anyway, let me know what you think of Mamdani becoming mayor of New York, which I think is going to happen. Okay, let me know what you think of it. Feel free to leave comments down below. In the description box, I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. Also, a link to my other channel, Paul Views and Opinions. You check that out as well. Also, I have a link down to my main channel, Trepacer. This is Paul's Views and Opinions. Main channel, Trepacer, in the description box as well. Also have a link down below to my Patreon page. My Patreon's only $5 a month. Over 200 videos on there, 5 different categories. You get 5-minute preview clips of all the content that's on there. Follow the link. It'll take you to my Patreon page. Also have a link down below to my merchandise store. As you can see, I'm wearing my spherical circles, that logo, and I also have the Trepacer logo on my merchandise. I have it on t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, water bottles, teddy bears for men, women, unisex. Follow the link down below. It'll take you to my merchandise store. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Trepacer saying so long. And, not Trepacer. This is Paul saying so long, and take care.